Hi, this is Joe again with another review. And for the sake of this video, I'm going to be discussing the 1973 horror movie classic, The Exorcist. Yes, I'm actually going to do this thing. Because this movie stars Ellen Burstyn, Max von Sydow, and of course, most famously, Linda Blair as the girl got possessed. This movie, of course, well, I was 2 years old when the movie came out. But I've heard about it for years and years and years. And of course, I finally got to see it on TV. Because this movie was, pretty creepy, and it's like over the top of the religious angle and all that stuff. And I've read articles and I've heard stories about how controversial the movie is, especially if you happen to be Catholic or Christian. And, the exorcism scenes, which is like towards really last half hour of the movie, last half hour, 20 minutes of the film, that's when you finally have the exorcism scene, sequence. Of course, the movie is very, very simple. A woman, Ellen Burstyn, who has a daughter, is a famous woman, has a daughter who played by Linda Blair, who gets possessed by the devil. And at first, they thought, it was some kind of illness or some kind of mental disease or something like that. So at first she thought it was just that. She had like a lesion on her face. They took all kinds of doctors and none of it worked, and all of a sudden Linda Blair gets all kinds of violent. Jumps like 4 feet off the bed and flying in midair, and starts vomiting on people, puking on people. And first maybe it was all in her head. All that stuff was just a delusion, or she went nuts, or Linda Blair just went nuts. And so Ellen Burstyn went to all kinds of psychiatrists, also the doctors. No matter what any of them did, never helped her. Never helped Linda Blair. And somebody says, at one point she says, "I am possessed by the devil. I am the devil." With that voice. And of course, Ellen Burstyn goes to the Jesuit priest who saw it, checked her out. And at first, he thought like that's about everybody else, that she was just nuts. And then he eventually became convinced that Linda Blair was possessed by the devil. And then he goes to his superior, like his like his headmaster, or his superior in the church, and he says, "Look, I think the girl is possessed. I know what the hell to do. I believe this girl needs an exorcism." And his supervisor says, "You really don't do that?" I said, "Well, I could do it, and I feel they should do it. You can know the mother and talk to the kid, and I'm becoming more and more convinced that she needs this exorcism." And the guy supervisor says, "Hey, okay, I know somebody who's more experienced in this stuff, and last time he did so, it almost killed him." And so I called him in, and the exorcist was played by Max von Sydow. So he came in, and the original priest, Jesuit priest, and Max von Sydow for the last half hour of the film do the exorcism on Linda Blair. And of course, she curses him and does all kinds of stuff to fake them out. And eventually, Max von Sydow's character gets killed by Linda Blair. And then the Jesuit priest says, "Hey, come take me. Leave her alone. She's an innocent girl. Come take me." But of course, the devil does do that. And of course, the priest just jumps out the window and dies. Spoiler. Dies in the movie. And while the other priest comes along to check how the family, because the family decides to leave or move out because of everything that's happened. And Linda Blair doesn't remember anything what happened, which was a good thing. And so the priest at the end, the other priest that connected Max von Sydow to the Jesuit priest, met Linda Blair, and Linda Blair gave him a hug at the end of the movie, and the family and Linda Blair and her mother, Ellen Burstyn, they leave, and that's pretty much how the movie ends. Of course, this movie was big controversial at the time because of all the religious implications, and the exorcism and the devil. I'm possessed by the devil. And I think exorcisms. I might be wrong, but I think exorcism may have gone up in popularity because of this movie. Now people see, in graphic detail, that people who say they've been possessed by the devil are not making this stuff up. So a lot of people are getting exorcism as well, but unfortunately it's not as dramatic or as graphic at times as what was presented in the movie. Some were like that, was presented in the movie, and some weren't. I mean, it depends on naturally the individual case, of course. But as a movie itself, it was pretty graphic and and over the top with all the only Jesus Christ could save you, only Jesus Christ, and doing something with the holy water, and making the sign of the cross over the girl. I mean, it was really like over the top stuff. But long story short, it was a pretty creepy movie, especially for those because that type of stuff. Nowadays, it's kind of a silly plot and silly over the top type stuff because it is very solid. Until the exorcism scene, of course, it is very solid. Of course, it has a ton. In 1973, you didn't have a whole, except for maybe porno movies at that time. In the early 70s, you didn't have the over the top cursing and over the top violence like this thing had. But it did, and I think that's what a lot of shocked people in a lot of ways, especially with, of course, the famous scene when Linda Blair turns her head completely around. I'm kind of curious how they did that special effect in 1973 because they did not have CGI to fall back on. But as the film itself, it is a good movie. And if you're anybody kind of a horror movie fan, do suggest to recommend this thing. So that's my review of The Exorcist. Please click on the video, please rate it. Feel free to comment. Please subscribe to my channel. Please forward this video onto your Facebook pages. You can check out all my videos and all on my YouTube channel at rallyc.com. That's all WDY and C.com. There's a homepage of our reviewer, Chris Lee Moore, and please check out all of his videos on his website. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time.